Hi, I'm Miss Jessie. Today we're going to be making a cardboard collage that we can later turn into a crayon rubbing. What you'll need is a glue stick, some scissors, a pencil, some crayons, even if you have just one, that'll be fine. And then a piece of paper. Kind of a thinner piece of paper works better for crayon rubbings. And then last but not least, you need some thin cardboard. The cardboard I suggest that works best for this might be on a cereal box or the packaging of food or on a tissue box. So you can try either of these out and experiment. All right, let's get to work. All right, so the first thing you're going to have to do is cut open your box. You need to get lots of big flat areas. So I'm going to cut along the edge. The nice thing about this thin cardboard is that it's a lot easier to cut than thicker corrugated cardboard. All right, now I've got a nice big piece. I'm going to flip it over to the brown side. So for this one, I decided to use a rectangular background. I think I might do kind of a goofy, kind of organic shape for this one. Ooh, it kind of looks like a fried egg. All right, I'm going to cut that shape out and use it for my background. Now remember, in this artwork, your scissors are kind of like your drawing tools because the lines that your scissors make will be the lines that show up in your final artwork. So if your scissor marks are kind of zigzag, you'll get zigzagged lines in your rubbing, or if they're smooth, you'll get smooth lines. So you can decide which ones you want. All right, so I've got that. Now I'm going to use my scraps to add a design. I kind of wanted to do a sun. So I think I'm going to draw a circle. And then maybe some triangles to come out from that circle. All right, let me cut those out. There we go. I think I'll do two more. Now, you can make your design as complicated or as simple as you like. I think I'm pretty happy with this one, but I do want to show you that you can even double up on your layers. I think I'm going to add another layer in there. So I'm going to cut one more circle. This one will be smaller. And I'll put it right in there. Now you can kind of move things around, figure out where you want them, and then you're going to glue it all down. So I'm going to get my glue stick, and what I like to do is to put my glue stick standing up like this and start with my center part, and then just kind of wiggle it with my fingers on top of the glue stick. So just wiggling, and then I'll glue it down. You might get a little bit of glue on your fingers, but it's pretty worth it because you get a really even amount of glue on the back. Now this can also be done with liquid glue. It just takes a little bit longer to dry. but it will work just as well. All right, so now I have a cardboard collage, and I can wipe that extra glue out if I want. Now, I like to let this dry a little bit before I do a crayon rubbing, so I'm going to use the one I already made to do my first crayon rubbing. So what you'll do is take a piece of paper. I like to cut it a little bit smaller so it fits my template, and you just want it a little bit bigger. Then I'm going to put it on top, and then you need to use crayons. You need to make sure the paper is peeled off of the crayon so you can use the side of it. All right, so I got it there. It's really important you try not to let these two move around. Try and hold it down with one hand as you rub. So I'm holding it down, and then I'm going to use the flat side of my crayon to rub. And you can see my fish is already starting to appear. You can go over areas that might not be showing up very well. Like usually my fish's lips are a little hard to see, so I like to go over that part. All right, and there, now I have a pretty cool crayon rubbing. What I like to do is cut along the edge so it stands out a little bit better. And you can see, just using a cardboard box, we were able to make a pretty cool crayon rubbing. You can see all the edges of the cardboard here. This is kind of an artwork in itself. You could paint this or color it and use this as an artwork too. You can also add more designs on top. So maybe if the lips didn't show very well, I might color them in. I could use other colors. I could outline. Do all kinds of things. All right, let's see if the one we just made is dry enough to do a crayon rubbing. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get a paper that's bigger than the template, put it on top, and then I'm just going to rub. Ooh. It almost looks like a sunrise in an egg. Like a fried egg. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Try and decide if I want to leave this one or cut it out. So when you're done, you can make lots of crayon rubbings. You can make a crayon rubbing on the same one with different colors and try lots of different things out. I've also experimented by doing a crayon rubbing by using the tip of the crayon, and that looks a little bit different. So feel free to try that out. All right. Thanks so much for making crayon rubbings with me today. I turned one of mine into a greeting card. I think I might hang some other ones on the wall. Well, I can't wait to see what you guys do with your crayon rubbings. Thank you. Bye.